Hi everyone, welcome to my long-awaited binder tour. I've been telling people I was going to do this for a good 6 months and I kept putting it off and not getting round to it and making excuses and shit, but I'm finally just gonna film it. I've been waiting on a lot of stuff. Like, I kept putting it off because I was like, well, I'm gonna move into different binders and then I'm waiting on this one card and all of this stuff. But finally, it's here. I'm doing it. I have been collecting twice photocards since beginning of 2020, so about 3.5 years now. And I'm only going to be showing off my jeongyeon collection today because I don't know if you'll want to see the rest of my shit. It would be a very long video. My main photocard collections are twice OT9 album cards and jeongyeon everything. Like, when I say everything, I mean everything. I don't know if it would be worth showing OT9 because, like, you'll know what those cards look like. It's really not that exciting. But I mean, you know, maybe I will. I also have some other miscellaneous things, but that and this are really the main parts of my collection. I actually already filmed the clip where I go through this binder first because I was nervous and needed to film something before I started out and did the big introduction. But yeah, these covers are still a work in progress. I kind of just Mod Podge random shit onto them whenever I get cute freebies or stickers and stuff like that. So if I show these on this channel again, then they will probably look slightly different each time you see them. I also don't know if I'm going to be uploading regularly or what the deal is, what I'm going to do. I just figured this would be the best way to show off my collection, which I have been telling people I was going to do for months. So these are Palms Off 12 pocket binders. They are massive and heavy. They are cinder blocks, but I really like them. I use Palms Off for all of my binders. I'm single-handedly keeping the lights on at Palms Off Gaming. So they should pay me. I don't know. I'm going to go through these binders in quite a lot of detail. This is going to be a long, chatty, rambly video. So if you don't want to see that, get the hell out of here. This is not the video for you. But yeah, let's just start, I guess. In these binders, I store everything jeongyeon related in this binder. This one goes up to before between 1 and 2, and I keep everything completely chronological, album and non-album all together, nothing separated. Before recently, I was using Palms Off 9 pockets, but when I decided to make the shift into the 12 pockets because I liked the look of it better, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to recollect all of her album cards as well to make sure I have like every single jeongyeon card in one place rather than just having all of her non-album and then her album cards being with my OT9 collection. And I didn't want to take her out of OT9 because that's like sacrilegious. So my solution was to just get another copy of every single album card for her. And I did that. I'm only missing 2 now, which are on the way in my latest jeongyeon haul. These are my little trinket things. This was from my best friend for my birthday. I think they just saw it and thought of jeongyeon and then thought of me. So of course I had to chuck it on here. This is a keychain from Candy Pop. I'm a very big Candy Pop advocate. And then this, I'm pretty sure my friend Asta made. She does a lot of custom keychain charm type of things. It's very cute. And I have a couple of others from her on different binders, but I think I need to commission her again at some point because I have so many binders. But yeah, it's very cute. And I also try to keep the stuff that I put on the cover relevant to whatever eras are in this binder for the most part. So, I mean, this is from the Tour That Song music video. So it's not entirely, you know, strict, but everything else should really be like before between 1 and 2. And then the things that I put on the cover of the next binder are like between 1 and 2 onwards for the most part. Okay. So the glare kind of sucks, but I'll show you all stuff up close anyway. This is the first page, right off the bat. A lot to say. We start with The Story Begins, because again, I try to keep everything chronological. I have two of this card because this one is actually, I want to say it's the Taiwanese press. It looks exactly the same, front and back. It's just that it has different corners. This one has sharp edges, whereas the regular Korean album card has round edges. And I don't really collect different variants of the same card per se. Like the high touches that have like fan club versions that are the same just with a different back, I don't collect those. But if it looks different on the front, even though it's the same card, I will collect multiple versions of that, like with this. Or you'll see a little bit later on, you'll also see down here. This is like practically the same, but one has a hole. The backs are different. So it's a different card, but they look almost identical on the front. So yeah, Story Begins. This is The Story Begins Thailand. Page 2. I love these cards especially, they're so cute. Page 2 Thailand. And then this, I cannot believe I own this. This was a very recent purchase actually. I only got it in the past couple months. She is, I mean, I'm sure you'll know what this is, but in case somehow you don't, this is from the Superstar JYP Cheer Up thing back in 2016. There are only 100 of these each per member in the world, and you had to win them. Again, I feel so weird explaining that because I feel like everybody knows this, but when I first got into photocard collecting, I knew about these and I was like, oh, those are the holiest of grails. Like, there is no way I could ever own one. They're very expensive and I paid a lot of money for this, but you know, I would never pay a price that I'm not comfortable with. So I'm pretty satisfied. And I'm just so excited to have her. For the longest time, I didn't even like leave a space for her because I just never intended to get it. I didn't think it was possible. But then I saw this on Mercari Japan and it was still a lot of money. And I was like, holy crap, am I gonna buy this from Mercari Japan? That's so risky. But I saved up a bunch of money over the course of a few weeks. I even did overtime actually to be able to afford this because I was also buying something else expensive at that time. Can't remember what, but I think I was paying off these. I had a payment plan for them. And I was like, look, I'm gonna save up enough money, and if it's still available, once I can pay for it, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. And I did, and I have her. And I'm pretty certain that she is legit. I do a lot of research on cards before I buy them to make sure I know what to look out for. Because, like, you will not catch me buying a fake of something. Like, if I don't know how to confirm the authenticity of a rare card, I won't buy it until I know for sure that I can verify it if I need to. But yeah, super pleased to own that. That actually isn't the rarest thing in my collection either. You'll see that later on. But these, another thing that I thought I wasn't gonna own, but then the opportunity to snatch them arose. And of course, you know, a bitch had to. What can I say? They were quite expensive as well, but I got them in a set. I would have only gotten one because I don't really care. But the two were together and I was like, whatever, might as well. This is a crazy ass spread. It's very random, but there's a lot of really cool stuff here. This is the Strike Zone card. Again, there are two variations of this because there's a red back and a blue back. I have the red back. I really don't care about getting the other one because it looks exactly the same. But yeah, I've had this for years now, and but even when I got it, like, you can see some slight yellowing here because it's a really old card, and I guess that happens sometimes. But yeah, very cool. These are like pretty damn hard to find now. At the time I got it, it was like fairly cheap and easy to find, but this was also 2020. I got into collecting back then, 3.5 years ago, and at the time, it was, you know, COVID, I was stuck at home and I had an okay income. So at that time I was like getting some rare expensive things. And then for the next couple years, I didn't really have much money at all. Like, I was barely managing on like youth allowance, somehow still managing to collect OT9 twice, but we don't need to talk about that. And so I didn't really collect much non-album, or at least many rare or expensive things, because I just couldn't afford it at the time, you know. I was barely getting by, I didn't have much money, I was a student. And so my collection has kind of been on and off, and I've never really been a completionist until this year, because at the start of the year I started working full-time and I took a semester off uni. So all of a sudden I had a shit ton of money and I was just still living at home. I mean, helping out obviously, but like I had a lot of disposable income. So I was able to catch up on some really exciting, valuable stuff, as you've seen and will continue to see. But yeah, so this hasn't been a consistent thing. I'm really not even a completionist, I want to say as well. But when the opportunity kind of arose and suddenly I had this decent income, I was like, why not just go for it and try to get everything? So that's been my plan this year. I didn't expect to make as much progress as I did over the course of the year. I already had a lot, but there was still a lot I was missing and a lot I needed to catch up on and go back and get more expensive cards that I just hadn't gotten when they came out. But I'm pretty satisfied. Overall in my collection, I'm only missing 3 cards at present that I haven't found that aren't on the way, which the absolute torture these last 3 photo cards are putting me through. We don't need to talk about it. We don't, but I might when we get to them. Some stuff in here is still on the way as well, but for the most part, I'm only missing 3. So back into this. School Looks, Twice Crystalline 1, Christmas cards, Thailand, Monograph, Super Event DVD, Twice Land the opening, I want to say. And then this is all the merchy things as well. I think this just came in like tins or something, a set. Twice Crystalline 2, these as well. This is the Thai card. Signal, this is one of my favorite jeongyeon cards ever. It's very cute. And this one as well. And then, when I tell you the absolute struggle of trying to find this last Signal broadcast, oh, just thinking about it. This is the very last broadcast that I needed to complete all of her broadcasts. And that card evaded me so... It was nowhere. I was complaining about it for months on my story, trying to find it. It was a nightmare. And finally she's on the way. My friend should receive her soon and then send her to me. But at least I have these other 2. The Signal broadcasts are some of the most difficult. I would say up there with Feel Special. I would say those are probably the hardest. But at the same time, there's 3 Signal broadcasts. Like every other era, they have 2 at most per member. Actually, that's not true because What Is Love? But other than that, Signal broadcasts are just a pain to collect basically. And this last one, for some reason, where she's like sat at the desk, I just could not find anywhere. And I finally did find it recently. It was a lot of money, but at that point I was so ready to pay whatever I had to, because I didn't know like if I passed this up, like when would be the next time that I would see her, you know? So yeah, excited about that. I could have waited to film this for the broadcast to come, but like, I don't care that much. It's fine. I'll show it on this channel some other time if I film more videos. I don't even know what the future of this channel will be, mind you, but we'll see, you know. Anyway, Signal Monograph. Oh my god, this card. This is the Signal Thailand card. She is so cute. Bitch. Ugh, that's all. That's all I had to say on that. Some of these pages also, they get like scuffs and marks and stuff. And it sucks because you can't like take the pages out and replace them. And that's one of the main problems people have with ringless binders, but I can't say it really bothers me that much. It's just like all of a sudden showing these on camera, I'm a little self-conscious. But this is Twice Land the opening encore, I want to say. They got really confusing with these, yeah it is, with these tour concert type of names. Like, can you all be creative, please? Nature Collection, Once, First Fan Kit, Pocari Sweat. These cards also now are like pricey and hard to find. At the time that I got this a few years ago, it was significantly easier to get. So, slay, I guess. This card, oh my god, this look on her, I don't want to talk about it. Let's move on. I don't want to talk about it, okay? This is the, oh, is this Fantasy Park? God damn. No, this is the opening encore. You see, guys. But yeah, that's the tin set. I think this one is my favorite. These are from a pop-up store, I want to say. I mean, they're very cute. This one especially. These are printed Polaroids, mind you. They're not real ones, obviously. Although, if we're talking about real Polaroids, actually no, we'll get there. Cross that bridge when we come to it. So I know I said that I don't collect back variants, but these are technically two completely different cards. This one is the hashtag twice high touch, and then this is the reprint that came out years later as an OT9 set with a bunch of like can badges as well. So they are two completely different cards released at different times, but to me it made more sense to store them next to each other back in the era when the original came out, you know? This is the ID. This took me a while to find as well. I only got it recently. It comes with like a lanyard, and I guess like the more popular or expensive members are much easier to find because more people bought theirs as merch at the time. So there's less of the members like jeongyeon circulating. I didn't even know she was pouting in it until I got it on hand. But it's a cute card. And then the merchy stuff. This, surprisingly, is like one of the more expensive cards in my collection. I feel like also I can't show clear cards very well in these binders because I don't want to use the white sleeves. I just slide them in behind. So it kind of distorts the image a little bit, but whatever. For some reason I had to pay quite a bit for this because I just couldn't find it anywhere. These are like, you know, they're hard to find. We don't need to talk about this, but we will. I cannot find this card for the life of me. It shouldn't even be too hard. I see the other members show up sometimes, just not jeongyeon for whatever reason. And this is one of the 3 final cards that I am missing that I still need to secure. If you have her, please hand her over. Seriously, like it's not funny anymore. This is all the Once Begin stuff. That's the DVD, the paper toy. These are the tin set cards. Then we have One More Time. This is the one that has the little calendar on the back. You'll see that. They were kind of the Tower Records cards of their day. And they don't do these anymore. I think there's only like 5 or 6 maybe per member from the older eras. But yeah, this is also a very cute clear card. Then we move into Twice-to-gram. When they reprinted Twice-to-gram, they changed the corners on the Polaroids. So the old press have actual sharp corners because they're meant to be Polaroids, like, duh. And then I guess to make them more consistent with the other cards, they gave them rounded corners in the reprint, which like, girl, whatever, you know? Did I still collect both? Yeah, but we don't need to talk about that. Here are the Likey broadcasts. This one I've had for a very long time. It's very cute. It's one of my favorite broadcasts. And then this one I got, I think like at the start of this year, maybe. Very cute, very slay. I definitely prefer this one still, but this is the Thailand card. I'm pretty sure this is the last Thai card of hers in here. They only did 6, I think. Then we have the monograph, the pop-up store thing, Merry and Happy, the Heart Shaker broadcast, the blanket card. This is 2018 season's greetings. Then we have Candy Pop. Oh my god, I love this card. Everything about Candy Pop is just, it's everything to me. I'm sorry, like she was the moment. Now come on now. You know, this one's also very cute. This is the Candy Pop comic card. It was a struggle to find, but I snatched her eventually. The clear card, there's something on there. The lottery stuff, this strange little sticker. And then we go into What is Love. Here are all the album cards. And then, oh my god, these broadcasts. This is the only time that I would put like a unit card in these binders because like, you know, these are the broadcasts. I've had these cards for a very long time. I think I only paid maybe like 50 AUD each card, which is unheard of, mind you, but like it was a different time back then. I think my friends were holding a group order for like a set of all of them. And they let me snatch all of jeongyeon's. This one in particular, Geo is actually my second bias. So this card, oh my god, it's everything to me. It's one of my favorite cards in my whole collection. It's so cute. I cannot say enough good things about this card, except they are the lommels of my life and that's it. The other ones are cute as well, but like, come on now. You know, this is the monograph, and we have Wake Me Up. There's literally just these two cards for it, I'm pretty sure, and that's it, because they went straight into Fantasy Park. So this is all the merchy stuff, lottery, DVD, not very interesting. Second fan kit. Then we have all of the summer night stuff. Oh my god, this card! I'm collecting like full pages of my favorite cards, and this is one of them that I want an entire page of. That's all I have to say. I think I talk more about it later because I filmed that other clip first, but yeah, you know, Dance the Night Away, she's okay, I guess. You know, she's not one of my favorites, but this is the broadcast, monograph, pop-up store. Then we go into the bulldozer stuff. Also, isn't it crazy how I can fit these high touches in this binder? Like, it's tight, I won't lie, but I don't think, like, I'm damaging them. They're still sleeved on all sides, you know, they're protected, but they only just squeeze in into these, because they're a little taller than normal, like, 9-pocket pages. Yeah, and then, this page, first of all, let me address this. I'm still missing 2 of the Yes or Yes cards. They are in my Nyoko haul currently that I have yet to ship out. But I have them because like I said, I was only recently recollecting all her album cards. So those were the last 2 I needed to find. Let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, I have this. If you don't know what this is, it's actually a magnet, but it is a thick, chunky lenticular that there are only 10 of these in the world per member. So like they are 10 times rarer than the Superstar JYP Cheer Up cards. These are also Superstar JYP, as you can see, but again, you had to like win something to get an OT9 set. There are only 10 sets, so there are only 10 jeongyeons, and one of them is mine. Yes, I paid a lot of money for this. I don't want to talk about it, but it was worth every cent because I just never thought I would own this in my life. Like, if like words can't even describe how crazy it is to me that I have it. She is one of my most prized possessions now. I only got her very recently, actually. This is one of the things I was waiting on before filming this because I didn't, you know, I wanted to have her here so that I didn't leave a space for a card that maybe got lost or I got scammed out of. Thank God I didn't get scammed out of this because I would have gotten the police involved. Like, there's no question. It's a lot of money. Oh my God, I can't say enough good things about this card. It's just like absolutely insane that I own it. And it was really cute because I posted on Instagram when I got it, like when I received it, because I had like kept it to myself, right? Until I got it on hand. Because I was like, if anything happens, I don't want to tell people that I have this card coming and then, you know, it be lost or get scammed or something and then have to be like, you'll never mind. My bad. I actually don't have it. I wanted to wait until I got it so that I could like announce it and like flex on people. And all my friends were really sweet about it. They were so happy for me because like if you collect twice on album, even remotely seriously, then you will know the struggle of cards like that. Oh my God, it's insane. But she is mine. This is her forever home. She is not going anywhere. And I'm very pleased to have her. But yeah, everything else on this page is pretty underwhelming in comparison, but we'll go through it. This is the rest of the bulldozer stuff. Once Halloween. Then we have all the Yes or Yes stuff, broadcast. Again, with stuff like this, you might notice that I put things in slightly different orders. I basically just vary it depending on what looks best in the layout. So like if I had 3 spaces here, I was gonna put the pre-order cards rather than like, you know what I mean? Whereas sometimes it'll be broadcast first or album cards first and then all the other stuff after. It just depends on what works best for the layout. So yeah, and then we have the year of yes and all the album cards for that. Bulldozer repackaged 2019 season's greetings. Oh yeah, all of this as well. This layout is kind of a mess. This is the twice 2 stuff. Again, same deal with the regular hashtag twice reprint moment. This also came in a set with a bunch of badges and stuff as merch. I think it was with the twice 3 release, I want to say, which was a couple years after this. Yeah, I also managed to fit the high touch in here, the clear card, and then another one of my pride and joys in my collection. I've had this set for a very long time, like maybe like 2 years or something crazy like that, if not longer. And I just can't believe that like I have this set complete, but it's also been so long that I'm kind of removed from it all. It was a lot of money at the time, but like I feel like I would struggle way more nowadays. And I did get like maybe 7 of the cards all in a set together, and I like slowly paid it off with a payment plan. Again, this was years ago. So I only had like 1 or 2 to find by themselves. And now, like I said, it would be way harder to try and complete this, but yeah, thank God I have them. This is all the Dream Day stuff. I really don't have any more to say about the Twice TV cards, except if you know, you know. That's all. Then we get into Fancy You. Fancy era jeongyeon is kind of everything to me. Is it my favorite jeongyeon? No, because recently she got overtaken by Ready to Be B version jeongyeon. We'll talk about that when we get there. But this is one of my favorite jeongyeon eras. This card in particular, I love. I also love this card. What more can I say? She served and she slayed. The broadcast, on the other hand, like whatever, you know, it looks like a freebie. Then again, somebody's gonna get mad at me if I complain about a broadcast photo card being ugly, so whatever. Then we get into the Twice Light stuff. My favorite like types of photo cards are where like the idol is smiling with their teeth. So I really love these ones, they're so cute. And then these are the trading cards. Oh my God, this one, I don't want to talk about it. I don't, I feel nothing. Then, oh my God, this card is like one of my favorite jeongyeons. This is the Twice Lights DVD card. And she's just real cute. There's nothing more to say. I had a dupe of this that I kept in my phone case for a very long time. We have Happy Happy and Breakthrough. The best way that I could organize this was to put like Happy Happy Breakthrough, Happy Happy Breakthrough, and then like alternate it like that, because I didn't want to have this like basically 3 cards per release for this. And I didn't want to have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'd rather keep them together. So that's what I did. And then this is the very middle of the binder. Sometimes with these binders, you do have the problem of like the page kind of humping up like that. It's not as bad from a bird's eye view, but obviously like the glare can be a problem and stuff. It doesn't really bother me, but I think it would bother a lot of other people. So, I mean, I am an advocate for the ringless binder lifestyle, but it's not for everybody. This is all the Twi shop stuff. These are the trading cards. I love this card. It's very pretty. The clear cards, the Polaroid, the lenticulars. I hate lenticulars. All my homies hate lenticulars. Like just make it one photo that I can see properly. Like having 2 photos on one photo card doesn't mean shit if you can't see either picture properly. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not gonna complain, but I hate lenticulars, let it be known. Except for like, you know, chillax lenti, like obviously she's the queen. And like that's a lenticular done well because you can see both photos very clearly and distinctly. Ones like this, ugh, get the hell out of here, you know? But anyway, this I want to address as well. The Feel Special broadcasts, you can't actually see very well, but they are glittery and holographic. Ugh. It's very faint, you can't even really tell, especially with the sleeve on. And I double sleeve everything, mind you, but yes, it's very gorgeous. One of my favorites. And then all the other Feel Special stuff. See, like with this, I put the broadcast first because I had a space here. Very cute, very slay. This is the bank card, the monograph. And then we have And Twice. This is one of my, well, I won't say it's one of my favorite nowadays, but it's definitely has a special place in my heart, this album. Because when I first got into Twice, this was the most recent release. It was just after Feel Special era ended. And this album had come out. And I listened to it a lot back then. I really loved it. Anyway, this is the Twice Lights Japan stuff. And then What's Halloween 2? Not much to say about that. I hate lenticulars. And also, like, all the trading cards kind of just look the same. Like, and they're horizontal as well. Like, come on. Really? Whatever. It's fine. This is Bench. This took me a really long time to find because I waited way too long to get it. And I only got it recently. I should have gotten it back in the day when it was, like, cheaper and more available. But, whatever. It's fine. I have her now. She almost got lost in the mail. She took forever to reach me, to the point where I almost put her back on my wish list. Thank God she finally came. Oh, because the struggle that I went through trying to find her in the first place, it was rough. But sorry if you can hear noise outside, by the way. It's like first thing in the morning. This is the third fan kit stuff. Love these cards. Very cute. There's a funny story behind this card. This is the 2020 Season's Greetings, and I have a bunch of dupes of this card because it's very cute. And one of them I brought with me to the 3 stops of the Ready to Be tour that I attended at the start of this year. And I had everyone I met up with or hung out with sign it. So if I ever show my album card binders, you will see that because it's like part of the cover page of the binder that has the Ready to Be album cards in it. Yeah, so I have a copy of this, just has a bunch of random signatures on it, but it's very cute. It's very sentimental. I hate lenticulars. This one of the photos are cute, but it's like you can't see them properly. Whatever. I'm not going to complain about it. It's fine. But let it be known that I hate lenticulars. This is the And Twice repackage. This is very cute, but I won't take it out to show you because it would just be a pain to shimmy it back in with the sleeve behind it and everything. I hate this concept so much. Like, they made her look like a ghost. She looks so white. But this is like, I think this is also like, is it Twice Lights in Japan? Yeah. I don't know why they did multiple merchy things for that. I mean, like, I was around at the time. I just didn't care enough to know why. This is the original D-Icon stuff. Very cute cards. This is Twice University. Random merch drop that didn't mean anything or correspond to anything. But I really like this outfit on her, actually. She looks very good. And I remember collecting these cards back in the day. Hate lenticulars. This is from the ID set. This set actually comes with 2 ID photos. One of them is in my phone case though. And for some reason also this set was a pain to find. But, you know, we move. This is More and More. I had 9 spots left on this page, so it seemed perfect to just start with the album cards. This era, this was my first proper comeback with them. And if you remember More and More era, like, it was a rough time to be at once. Obviously Feel Special era was hard too, but like, I wasn't really around for that. I just remember hearing about it. But More and More, oh, we were fighting for our lives. I was in the trenches on one's Twitter back then. But, you know, the album has aged like fine wine. It's everything. More and More itself, the song, whatever. But like the B-sides, flawless, incredible. And the photo cards as well are really gorgeous. Like, I'm not really a fan of like girly, floral, outdoorsy type of concepts generally. But for some reason, like, I don't know, they really slayed. And again, like, these cards especially are some of my favorites. I love them. So, More and More, pre-orders, monograph, also one of my favorite cards, very cute. This is With Drama, and this, I think, is Interpark. I had a really hard time finding it because this is one of those cards that people don't really know exists. So there's not many in circulation. But you know, I had to buy like a whole set of all of her More and More stuff, like album cards, pre-orders, everything, just to get this card as well. But it's fine because I ended up recollecting all her album cards anyway, so. Fanfare. This is really interesting actually, because at the time, these cards were like fairly easy to, I probably paid like $40 AUD for the regular high touch, and then not a ton for the fan club version. But nowadays, these are some of their most expensive Japanese cards. And can I say real quick, like, not to be a hater, but they did her so dirty with these extensions. Like oh, the back's cute, but like, goddamn. Like, Queen, I'm so sorry. Ugh. No, by the way, the sleeves I use Mayday green, like the extra thick ones, as the outer sleeves. And then inner sleeves, I use Sleeve Kings. I can't remember what size they are. They're the yellow pack. They're quite small. And they slay, they do the job. And then for bigger cards like this is totally random, this is a tangent, but I use the Mayday sleeves as inner sleeves. And then for the outer sleeve, I use an Ultra Pro penny sleeve because it slides over perfectly. Like, it's a perfect fit. Because otherwise, like, these wouldn't fit in the Sleeve Kings sleeves, but I still want to double sleeve everything. Like, even these pre-order cards I double sleeve. So that's what I do for the bigger cards and like trading cards and stuff like these. But yeah, pleased to have that, even though we don't talk about that hair because, like, I'm so sorry they did that to you. Purple jeongyeon. See, I wish the high touches had her purple hair instead, but it's fine. This is the Tower Records clear card. Then we have World in a Day. I wouldn't have watched it because, like, whatever. I just would, like, I was like, well, I'm gonna wait for the clips on Twitter later. But then two of my friends were doing a giveaway for like a ticket to watch World in a Day, and the person who won the giveaway never claimed their prize, and it got to like 30 minutes before the show was meant to start, and they were like, hey, listen, do you just want to like take this ticket for free and like watch it because this person isn't claiming it? And I was like, oh my god, yes. So I'm really sorry to the person who won that giveaway, but like, you snooze, you lose. Like, I got to watch World in a Day live just on my phone. Obviously, you know, it was an online concert. Seeing the first ever performance of Love Foolish with choreography, oh my god, it was everything. The world stopped. Like, anyway. That was a tangent, but these are the trading cards. This is the AR card. She is damaged because they come in those little envelopes that have the slots in them. So when, as soon as you pull her out, obviously they've got those dents on the edges. It's a real pain in the butt, but like, whatever. I think it's impossible to find these cards without that. And you can't even see it when it's in the binder, so, you know. Hate lenticulars. This is from the lovely doll that you had to like take apart and construct. I didn't get it, I just got a photo card. And then this is from the Bluetooth speaker. It is poorly photoshopped into her hand, but you know, it's fine. This is Twice Threes. This is one of the last Japanese cards I had been needing at the start of this year to catch up because I just never got it at the time. It was expensive. But you know, I'm happy with the price I paid for it this year because it did kind of go down a little bit. I also think this concept is really gorgeous. So this is the ID, the Polaroid, Tower Records. This is the World in a Day photo book card. It wasn't a DVD. Then we go into Eyes Wide Open. Here are all the album cards. I really love these cards actually. This was the era where it was like slightly after the release. It was kind of more between this and Taste of Love where I started to collect OT9 fully. Because before then, my Twice collection had mainly just been miscellaneous jeongyeon, whatever I liked, and then certain, like a couple OT9 sets per era, whichever ones I liked best. That was the way I was collecting at the time. But this kind of, it had been bubbling up for a while, you know, the desire to collect full OT9 for album cards. But this is the time where I really was pushed over the edge. And I love these cards so much, especially, oh my god, this outfit. I love a woman in a suit. I love a woman in a tie. I don't want to talk about it. At this point, I was kind of becoming a full jeongyeon stan. For a while, I had been a jeongyeon chaeyoung stan, and like the shift from chaeyoung to jeongyeon kind of occurred over the course of 2020. But I really love Chaeyoung's look for this as well. They all slayed though. Gio with the red hair, oh my god, it was everything. But like jeongyeon, I don't want to talk about it actually. I have no thoughts. I mean, this look was kind of awkward, I won't lie. But oh my god, gorgeous, stunning, like incredible, slayed, and that's it. That's all I have to say about the album cards. I really like these table cards especially. It's just a shame that Sana ruins the OT9 set, but whatever, it's fine. And then this is one of the other cards that I'm missing. I didn't even know this card existed until like late last year maybe. And it's nowhere to be found. Most people don't even know it exists as well. But that's because like the officialness of it is really questionable, because I highly doubt that the Tokopedia pre-order was affiliated with JYP in any way. So like I could just act like it's not something legit that I want to collect, but like I also collect like Tower Records clear cards and like you know what I mean? Like I might as well get it because I feel like something will be missing if I don't. So I've left a space for it. These are incredibly hard to find. I almost bought one like a month or two ago, but somebody else got to it just before me, and that was the only time I've ever seen jeongyeons for sale. I see the other members sometimes on Mercari Japan, but they're like hundreds of dollars, and I know that if I try to buy from an Indonesian seller, like I'll actually be able to pay like a normal human price. That's one of the three that I'm missing. Will I find her? I mean, probably. So, like, if I can find the Cheer Up and Chillax cards, the Superstar JYP, like, really anything is possible. But still, I'm struggling. Anyway, this is with drama. This is Interpark. This is the 5th anniversary light band card. Very cute. This is the Better High Touch. Better. Obsessed with this concept. Very gorgeous. This is the D Icon Japan. Very cute. Then we're reaching the end of this binder now. I hope the glare's not too bad. I can't see from down here, but this is the season's greeting stuff. This is Korea. This is Japan. This is the second bench card. Tower Records, Twice in Wonderland, clear card. I'm not sure how you got that because it wasn't like an album release, but the Polaroid, very gorgeous. Kura, the start of the Lemona cards. There's 3 of them so far. I don't know if they're still doing that, but you know. And then these are the ADLV cards. This gold card, I mean, I'm happy with the price I paid. I feel like I would have paid a lot more if I tried to get it on like Instagram or Twitter, but still, she was not cheap. And like these cards are also just really strange because like the photos are like squished slightly on this one specifically, but whatever. This was a weird time in Twiceland because like this was all they were wearing at the time. Like you watch like old TTTs and like interviews and stuff, and they are just like in ADLV head to toe. They were really promoting the shit out of that. This was the Japan anniversary stuff. This was the photo frame thing, and then the pop-up clear card. Oh my god, I'm losing steam. Forgive me. Then we go into Taste of Love. I love these cards so much. Oh, they're gorgeous. Alcohol Free is tied with Scientist as my favorite Twice title track, like Korean-wise. I love this. And again, I hate lenticulars, but this one, it's kind of pretty. I mean, it's very large. This is like the one card in my collection that I can't double sleeve because it only just squeezes in like an Ultra Pro penny sleeve. Like it's very big, but you know, at least it fits. And then the pre-orders, and then this is the last of the 3 cards that I still am missing. I knew this was going to be a struggle. Initially, I wasn't even going to collect it, but like I said, if I can find those other ones, like it's only a matter of time before I come across this. I'm like willing to pay whatever it takes within reason to snatch this card. It's just nowhere. Like if it was circulating but it was expensive, like I don't care, like I would already have it. But the fact that it just does not exist and I never see it for sale, I don't think I've ever seen hers for sale in the last however long, you know? I might have seen it circulating around the time it came out, but like, you know, I wasn't looking for it back then. So again, if you have this card, hand it over, you know, come on. Here are all the pre-order benefits. Yes, it's the same photo. Yes, I collected all of them, whatever. Let me see if I can remember. Oh God, this one is Wood Drama. I think that's Sonara, but we don't talk, no, this is Interpark. That's Sonara. We don't talk about her. This is Aladdin. And mind you, I've never bought from Sonara myself. Like I just buy the stuff on resale, but whatever. I have nothing to prove to y'all. This is the monograph. This card, oh my God, this card really was a struggle as well. Thankfully, I found her within Australia for a really good, like super cheap in the scheme of things. I was about to pay a shit ton of money on like Mercari Japan for her. Thank God I didn't have to. Oh, she was really hard to find. But I have her now. Then we go to Perfect World. That's it. There's only 2 cards for that apparently. The next Lamona card. And then this is really bizarre because initially I had a different Scarlet card, right? But she came damaged. And I was like, that's crazy to me. Like, did they not show it in the video? Because I wouldn't have bought it if I saw the damage in the video. That was this one. Can you see the difference? Like, they look completely different to each other, but they're both legit. They're both real. Like, I know that to be true. It's just like, this is, I think, from a later, like, print run of the cards. This is from, like, the earliest, and, I don't know. I'm keeping this one in my actual collection because it's in better condition, and I can't say that I particularly care which print run it's from. And like I said, they're both real, but whatever. It's very strange, the inconsistency. Anyway, this is the, is it the 6th anniversary? Oh, I'm not good at maths, but I think so. This is from the deco kit thing. That's from the collect book. These are the trading cards. Very cute. And then we go into, I mean, this is the one, the feels card, which is from a, oh my God, what the? Oh my God. Bitch, hold on. Okay. A bird kept flying into my bedroom window. We're gonna ignore that and move on. This is from the toothbrush cleaner thing. I don't know what I said it was before, but I was probably wrong. It's from the toothbrush. What's the word I'm looking for? Whatever. It cleans your toothbrush, I guess. Then we go into Formula of Love. Oh my God. One of my favorite eras ever. The styling, the photo shoots, the music, just the everything. This is the perfect Twice album. And if you have anything negative to say about Scientist or Fall or any of it, get the hell out of here. And I will beat you up, actually. I will find you and I will... Anyway, I actually started off with the result file card because I wanted it to like match in pairs because there's technically 2 of each concept. Jeongyeon in the suit, we don't need to address that. But, you know, it's a thing that exists. And I don't want to talk about it. I have no thoughts or feelings. This look, oh my God, this is one of my favorite Jeongyeons. Very cute. The little gummy bears on her cheeks. It's everything, I'm sorry. Like, it makes me feel emotions, you know? And then these cards are really cute as well. I don't like the outfit as much, but the cards are very cute and the glasses. And then, again, I didn't put them in like version order. Technically it goes study, break it, explosion, full of love, but this just made the most sense because I wanted to put the scratch card last. And then I have to hold this as well to stop the glare because it is kind of, the page is like humping, but it's fine. I love these IDs so much. I would collect 1 million of them if I could. They're so cute. They are everything to me. The OT9 sets of them are just so special and cute, and I love them. The pre-order cards, they make up a row. Very nice. Monograph. Oh God. Wood Drummer, Sinara, Aladdin, I think. And then this is when they first started doing, like, they didn't do selfie pre-order benefits. All they did was lucky draws and 2 fan sign cards, which are these ones, I believe. And I also tried to organize these by concept, but obviously it didn't work out perfectly per se. But could I tell you where these are from? No. But what I can say is I'm pretty sure these two are the result file Soundwave lucky draws, if I remember correctly. And the absolute struggle that I went through trying to get those, like, for some reason at the time when I was trying to find them, I just could not find them anywhere. Nowadays, I feel like I see them every so often on Macari Japan, but like at the time, oh, it was rough for me. And this was like this year as well, when I went to, like, I decided to go back and try and get them because I didn't get them during the era. But yeah, I got scammed out of them actually. That's the one time I've been scammed using like a Japanese proxy, because Nyokyo they're my besties. Like, they can do no wrong, lommels of my life, they're everything. But the seller put the lucky draws in the album, and Nyokyo usually checks the item, but they're not going to go rummaging through your album to find the lucky draw just so that, you know what I mean? Like, they don't want to be invasive about it, which I get. So I was under the impression that when I opened up the albums, the lucky draws were going to be inside, and they were not. So I have 2 extra copies of the result file album, which is shit packaging, by the way, but everybody hates the result file packaging. We don't need to talk about that. I think I cut up one of the photo books anyway, but yeah, and I have them now. That's all that matters. But let it be known that I suffered. Donut, she didn't have a high touch for Donut. Why? I don't know, because there was only like one of the photo shoots for the Donut stuff that she actually wasn't in. So they could have just used one of these pictures, but whatever. I mean, this is from the music video technically, but whatever. I guess I should be glad that she doesn't have a Donut high touch, but like, Donut is in my top 3 Twice songs ever. So it's a shame, you know. And then this, I only got the other day because this is another thing I was waiting for before filming this. I got it in my most recent Nyokyo haul. And I don't know exactly how you got it, but it's from like a Once Japan mobile thing. I'm not sure if you had to like win a game or just enter a lottery or something, but these are, you know, they're somewhat pricey. So I'm pleased to have it. This is also a very big card. I didn't realize how large it would be. But getting into the 4th World Tour stuff, I guess the tour is called 3, but I always just call it III because that's how it is spelled, that's how it looks. But it's also like, do we need to like address the fact that, like, why are you calling your 4th World Tour 3? I get it's like once plus twice, but who signed off on that? Did nobody at JYP tell? It's fine, whatever. These trading cards, for some reason, gave me a really hard time. Again, like, if you know me, you know the struggle. You remember how much I complained about them. These are like $3 cards. I should not have been having such a hard time trying to find them. Usually I just buy trading cards as a full set after the fact. You know, I don't collect them individually. But I couldn't find a full set of these. Here are the rest. I had to collect them individually. Also, this I'll address in a minute. But these 2 in particular, the pink concept, which is really hard to find. It's not even that they're in high demand, I don't think. I just couldn't find them anywhere. I guess people didn't really buy this merch as much at the time. And I can't say I blame them because the photo shoot's pretty meh. Like, they could have had more of this concept and I would have been empty in my pockets, but whatever. So these are the rest of the trading cards. This is from the ticket holder, I think. That's from the keyring. I also had a really hard time trying to find this. This is a sticker from a set. This is the Polaroid. This is the DVD. And then we go into, man, what the hell is that? Why did I put that there? What's this from? Oh, this is just III in Japan. I guess it would have made more sense to put after the Twice 4 stuff, because this is why I was confused. It's because she's in this outfit. But whatever. This is the 2022 Two Seasons Greetings. She wasn't in it, but they gave her a photo card anyway with her little plushie doll. I actually have this plushie. She's on my shelf. And then the third Lamona card. And then we get into Twice 4. This is a signed Polaroid. I have her. She is mine. She's very cute, actually. I'm covering her not because I want to gatekeep the photo, but because it is undisclosed. And like, I would rather just keep it that way, at least for now. I might change my mind in the future. But I put her in here because like with stuff like this, I would rather just keep it safe in my binder rather than like displaying it and stuff. Yeah, she's in this outfit and she's like poking her cheek and it's very cute. Not to be like real controversial, but I would have preferred if like the high touch and the Polaroid photos and stuff were in this look. But like, that's the most privileged take ever, I know. Like, yes, I own a signed Polaroid, but like, I would rather it be in this outfit. I just really like this look a lot because she looks like a Barbie. It's gorgeous and stunning and everything. But, you know, still very pleased to have that. The amount I paid for this, it should be illegal actually, like criminal, like daylight robbery. They were selling this for so cheap because I kept seeing them relist it and it just never sold. So they kept dropping the price each time. And I was watching that shit like a hawk. And it, like, you will never see a signed Polaroid go for that cheap ever again. But I'm certain that it is real and legit. Again, Macari Japan, like, it's risky, but sometimes you can slay on there, you know? After that, it's Celebrate. I really love this high touch card. I think it's so gorgeous. The Celebrate album is everything. It is perfection. Then we have the Polaroid. This is Tower Records. And then the last stuff in here is just One Stay. This is the lottery set and the Polaroid. And this is just a random sticker from their Luxe collaboration. I have another one, like a more recent one in the next binder, which you'll see in a sec. Yeah, and then the very last page is just that old Scarlet card that is damaged. This came with these first Lotte cards. Thank God the seller included it, just like as a way to verify authenticity. Not that I'm ever going to resell these cards, but you know. And then same with this. This is the little, I have it sleeved, I'm not going to take it out, but it's like a little frame thing that you open it up and it comes with the Twice Crystal 2 tie card inside. So yeah, very cute. I just keep those things at the back. And then that's it for this first binder. Like I probably mentioned, I filmed the clip for the second binder before this because I was nervous and wanted to get something out of the way before I jumped into one big clip. So I will cut to that in a sec. Okay, binder number 2. I did initially record this part of the video before and then I decided to redo it because I didn't like it. But it wasn't too long a clip, so it doesn't really matter. This is the second binder. It houses everything between 1 and 2 onwards. So there's not a ton in there right now. I mean, you know, there's still a lot because they've been doing a lot recently, but yeah, this is all the new stuff. On here, just have this one. I think this is from the One Stay merch. This, very cute. And then this is actually a bracelet that somebody gave me at one of the Melbourne Ready to Be shows. It's so cute. And I turned it into a little keychain charm moment. So we start off with between 1 and 2, the pre-orders, the album cards, the broadcast, very cute. And then I've left a space for the monograph card. If you know, you know. I'm unreasonably obsessed with this photo card. I know everyone likes the plushie cards. I don't really understand why they're all, you know, treated the way they are. And I feel like if the world was just and fair and everyone thought like me because I'm right about everything, then this would be a very in-demand card. And it's crazy to me that it's not, but I guess it works out in my favor because I'm collecting. I mean, I have over a full page of it at this point. And I know people love to judge people who collect duplicates of things, just even a couple, let alone like entire pages or spreads of a card. But to that, I say I don't care. I do what I want. I really don't. And then we go into the pobs, store things. Can I name all of them? Probably not. This is Target. That's Lotte. This is a lucky draw. That's like a lucky draw benefit thing. I decided to separate them by concept rather than like store, because I just like, it doesn't really matter to me. I would rather it look nice visually on the front. So I tried my best to split it out into different outfits. So these are all the same. They match, these two, and then these are kind of the odd ones out. I mean, this matches with the broadcast, but you know, I couldn't really put those together. These ones, very cute. I love them a lot. If I had to pick favorites though, out of the pobs and stuff, I would probably say this one, that one, and this one. I love a good peace sign. But then we have the 7th anniversary merch. I'm going to try and remember where these things are from, because these and those are all like benefits where you'd get one at random if you spend a certain amount. But one of them's in person and one of them's online, and I'm not sure which is which. These might be the in-person ones and these are online, but if I'm wrong, then I'm very sorry for spreading misinformation on the internet. I don't know for sure. These are lucky draws from the event. This one in particular is very cute. And this is from a little merchy thing that it came inside like a clear acrylic stand display thing. And yeah, the next stuff, I don't know why I got these, to be honest. Like with little ID stuff and random small things like that, usually I don't really care about them, and I'll only get like IDs if they have like this, like a corresponding photo card. Like these stuff on the page, they come together, so it made sense for me to just get both of them. And also, I mean, I love a woman in a tie, but that's beside the point. So I don't know, but I thought to fill the space nicely, I would get these. And these are like little stamps. I think they're stickers actually, but I'm not quite sure. And they come in like a big OT9 set with a bunch of them. But you know, I got them to fill the space. And then we have the trading cards. I do love this outfit on her, I'm not gonna lie. And then we have the green project stuff. I don't really know where to put this chronologically. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. But yeah, these are the regular cards and this is the pob. They are very cute. I'm very glad that we got photo cards in the TTT soulmate outfits. It's so random, but like I'm not complaining. Like that was some good shit, you know? Then we have the season's greetings stuff. So this is the regular Korean one. This is with Moon, this is JYP shop. This is all the Japanese stuff. I don't want to talk about this outfit. I have no thoughts or feelings. It makes me feel nothing. But like, oh my God. This card actually was kind of a pain to get back when I was looking for it, because I didn't even know this little merch thing existed. I guess because I wasn't paying close attention at the time. But it's like a rubber lanyard that came with these PVC lucky draw type photo cards inside them. And because like you just choose the member that you get, and it's like a solo member piece of merch thing. Like if you know, you just buy who you want. You're not going to get one at random and then sell it if you don't get what you want. You know what I mean? So there weren't a ton of these circulating, and it was kind of a pain to find, but I did track it down eventually. This is from a Japanese photo book. Again, this is like a Talk That Talk outfit. So like I could have put it earlier, but like this was really the only space that I had to chuck it. So like, again, chronology for me, I try to keep everything chronological when I can. But it's not like hard and fast, you know, like I can mix things around a little bit if it helps the layout look better. Then Ready to Be starts. These are the pre-orders. I love this card. I have so many of this. I just keep buying it. I have full pages of it and I love it. It's very cute. And it's only worth like $1, so you definitely can't get mad at me for collecting dupes of that. These are the album cards. This is another photo card that I'm so unreasonably obsessed with, because like, when I first saw the B version concept photos and her in this outfit, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, but I still think about it every day. We will say that. I love this look on her. It's everything. This photo card especially is very cute. Yeah, I really like the album cards this year. I mean, they're not between 1 and 2 for me will always be the era of all time because everything was perfect. Like the album is perfection, Talk That Talk is the quintessential pop song. The photo shoots and all of that, it was everything. It was so much fun as well, experiencing that comeback. And I love the photo cards and the concepts, and they're all really fun and distinct and different, but like, I don't know. And this time around, it was like, I get there was more of a mature concept, but it didn't intrigue me or excite me as much as between 1 and 2. But I feel like they set the bar too high with that anyway, so. Still, I enjoyed this a lot. I put the digipack card first, just because it made more sense with the layout. This is the broadcast. Ugh, the struggle. I mean, like, if I tried to find this broadcast photo card now, it'd be fine. I wouldn't have to pay a ton. At the time, nobody was selling this, and if they were, it was a lot of money because it's so cute. Which, the amount of cute photo cards that jeongyeon has that could be overpriced, but aren't, like, I'm surprised we made it this far without having that happen. But I bought this card. I mean, now I could get it a little cheaper, but at the time it was a reasonable price. And the seller told me it was, and I quote, mint condition. And then when they sent me a video of the condition, they were holding it like this when they showed the back. Little did I know that with their thumb, they were covering a little crease on the back. Luckily, you can't really see it very well, but it was not mint condition. And then when I received the card, I was like, whoa, I can't believe you hid this damage from me. Like, I wouldn't have paid that price if I knew there was damage on it. And they essentially tried to gaslight me into thinking I put the damage there myself. So that was frustrating, but it's okay. I have the card. I'm not that, like, I don't care enough that, like, I feel like I want to replace it. So whatever, it's fine. I also left a space for the Ready to Be monograph. And then, oh my God, this is one of my favorite cards in my whole collection. I love this card so much. I mean, the back is really lame, but oh my God. Like, first of all, she's in this outfit, which y'all know how I feel, but it's just so cute. I'm sorry, like, and I'm pretty happy with, I mean, these were really in demand, these pop-up cards at the time, because obviously as an Aussie, I couldn't go to the pop-up store in LA. So when people were reselling these, they were really expensive and they would go super quick. And I don't know how much they're going for nowadays. I have to assume that hopefully the prices have dropped a little. But, you know, I'm satisfied with the price I paid for this at the time. And the seller was really nice and accommodating. So, you know, can't complain. It's a very cute card. Then we go, oh Jesus, into the store benefits and stuff. I'm gonna see if I can name all of these because I feel like I could. This is definitely Target, which, side note, we have Target in Australia, but they don't sell albums, like, or music, and I guess they might have some, but they don't have K-pop albums, that's for sure. Like, our Targets have, like, clothes and homeware and toys, you know? It's not like American Targets. So with stuff like this and that as well, you always have to buy from an American seller. And I simply would rather not, given the option. But, you know, you have to sometimes. This is Music Plant. This is Soundwave, JYP Shop, with Mew. This is a Soundwave Lucky Draw. Oh, God. What are you? I think this is the Soundwave Digipack card. This is something. This Music Plant Digipack. This is a Lucky Draw. That is Digipack with Mew. This is also a Lucky Draw. This is a Lucky Draw. This is JYP Shop Digipack. This is a with Mew Lucky Draw thing. If I got all that right, then, I mean, what can I say? These are Blue Dream Media. They kind of didn't fit on that page because, again, I tried to organize based on concept. So I kept all of the Moonlight Sunrise ones together. And I don't know, I think other than this page looks really cute. But yeah, these two didn't really fit. So anyway, then we go into the Ready to Be stuff. This was kind of a pain to organize. I really tried my best, but there are some random things that don't quite look like they're in the right place. But I did the best I could with what I had. So these are the trading cards. I love this card especially, and this one. because I'm really big on cards where idols smile with their teeth. I don't know if I mentioned that in the other clip or not, but that's like my favorite thing in a photo card. These are both benefits where if you spent a certain amount, you get a card at random. I think this was in person and this was online. And a side note as well, this photo shoot is one of my favorite twice photo shoots of all time. They all looked absolutely incredible. Their outfits, their everything, like jeongyeon wearing a tie. I don't want to talk about it. I don't. But these are from the collect book. This should not go here, but I didn't really have any other space for it, and I had a gap to fill. So this is from the Japan VIP package thing. These are all the new candy bong pobs. And then this is I really love how I was able to lay out all four of these together in a line. These are the Superstar JYP Ready to Be cards. So this one is the Korea PPC card. They are numbered. I have 108. I kind of wish I could have gotten a cool number, like something interesting, like 420. I just think that would be fun, you know? But I'm not going to complain because I have it. I'm pretty sure these are only 500 per member. That's why they're numbered. I think that's what it goes up to. But I mean, they're not that hard to find or expensive, but you know, still a cool thing to have. This is the Japan version of that. They're not numbered, and I feel like they're slightly more abundant than these, if I had to guess. Like there might be slightly more of them out there per member, but I'm not certain. Like if anybody knows how many of each of these there are, please let me know, because I know that these two are way more limited than that one. So I'd be curious as to how many of them there are, but I've never seen any specific numbers. When I first received this in one of my many Jeongyeon hauls, I was certain it was fake. I was like, I opened it and I was like, oh man, I can't believe they would do that. Even though this had like, the Japan concerts had just happened. Like I got this pretty quick after they started to circulate on resale. And I knew that like they couldn't have made a fake that fast, because like that would, like, honestly, points for effort if they had. But I did my research and it is real. It's just manufactured really weirdly. Like I couldn't even tell you. One, it's huge compared to that. Two, it's just like, it looks and feels like a freebie in a way that you could only understand if you saw it in person. So I really can't show you, but I was just so sure it was fake, but it's not. Then you'll know I hate lenticulars. However, this one kind of slays, I'm not gonna lie. This is it's actually Moonlight Sunrise. I don't know, I hope you all can see it. I'm trying my best to show you, but I can't see my phone right now. So, I mean, it's kind of cool. I kind of love it. I wish I know how many of these there are per member, but yeah. And then I think these paper cards are the rarest out of all of them. And they're also manufactured really weirdly. Like, I don't know what it is, but they're just like flimsy and they feel fake and freebie-ish. Almost just like regular ass cardstock, not even like photocard material, like just normal paper. And I asked, because I really trust the reseller I got it from. So I asked them and I was like, hey, what the hell's up with these? Like, this feels fake. And they were like, oh, I know, they're just kind of printed like that. I was like, oh, okay, girl, I'll take your word for it. It's also really off-center, but like, I don't know, like beggars can't be choosers. This was an expensive card. And I have to assume there's even fewer of these than those. I definitely see them a lot less, especially now that that whole thing has kind of died down. There were a lot of all of these circulating back at the time, but now I feel like I don't see them as much. So I'd be really curious to know how many of these there are per member. These are Korean, by the way. I think this is the only one that is like for Japan. I'm not sure if you could get these at the Japanese stop, but if anybody knows, let me know. Anyway, these really, I mean, I'm not going to say they don't go here, because this kind of came out in the middle of when all of this was being released. But these are the Lotte tin cards. There are only 1,000 tins in the world, where if you spent a certain amount at a certain shop, you would get a tin full of like a bunch of OT9 sets of these cards. Even though it sounds like they're really limited, these sets, like member sets, really aren't going for that much at the moment. So whatever. I mean, they're cute. Not much to say on those. This is all the Japan tour stuff. We have the lottery stuff, the Polaroid. This is like a sticker that came in a set. I don't know. I think these are also stickers, but they're also like lottery prizes or something, I think. Then we go into Hare Hare basically. These are venue cards where I think you pre-ordered the album at one of the concert venues and you got one of these depending on the venue. This is a HMV benefit. And then we just go into the album cards. These are organized by concept rather than version. So it's all kind of mixed in together. Yeah, you know, I mean, I kind of hate both of these outfits, I'm not gonna lie. Like, not to be a hater, but this outfit especially I just don't like it at all. This one can kind of almost be redeemed, even though she's got a weird glove on and it is very strange. But the cards are still cute, this one especially, and this one. I'm trying my hardest to collect an OT9 set of these really close-up ones. Not all the members have cards that are this close up. Some of them I'm just trying to get the closest up one that they have. But these cards, man, like people really want them. Namo especially, oh my god, trying to find either of theirs on Mercari Japan for under $30 or $40 is an absolute nightmare. And I'm simply not going to pay that. So, you will not catch me paying that kind of price for a card like this. So we will see. It's a struggle, but we move. This is the Tower Records clear card. I've left a space for the merch polar. It's on the way. Not much to say about that. And then the very last page, not much left here to be honest. This is another Lux sticker. This is for the second Scarlet card, that's on the way. And these are from the Japanese pop-up store. The exact same thing happened last time I tried to film this clip because I had forgotten to put a white sleeve behind this. So I don't even know if you all can see it properly, but it's like a clear card. Next time, if I end up showing this binder again on this channel for whatever reason, I will put a white sleeve behind this so you can see the card. Mark my words. It's very cute. But yeah, that's it for this binder. There's nothing in the back. Lots of room to grow. I mean, we're nearly at the middle of it already. And this binder has only had like the last year's worth of stuff. But yeah, that's it for now. If you watched this whole thing, thank you very much. You're a crazy person, but I appreciate it. I also want to say, I rewatched some of the other clips that I took, and why is my camera quality shit? Like, it's, for a new Samsung, I was really, like, goddamn. And the lighting and the colors looked really off. But I mean, you know, what can you do? You know, I'm not gonna buy a professional camera. So I apologize if the lighting was weird or the sound was crap. A bitch is trying her best. So yeah, thank you if you watched this far. Thank you to my besties, Rob and Erin, for peer pressuring me into doing this. They both also have YouTube channels. And thank you to none of y'all. That's it. I'm done. I don't know if I'll upload anything else on here or if I do, when that will be. But yeah, I just really wanted to show off my collection because I've worked hard on it and I'm proud of it. And, you know, I've put a lot of time and money and energy into this and I want to flex on y'all. So thank you for watching. That's all.